time for a little walk. We even brought Brooklyn out today. It gets a little crazy on these. I wanted to share with you guys a story about, well, it's not really a story, something that just happened on eBay. So I'm selling one of my old cameras on there, and I had set a pretty high buy now price, thinking that no one was going to buy now. It was overpriced. 2 hours after I listed it, someone bought it, and my wife and I were out grocery shopping, and the guy contacted me through eBay and basically asked me to call him. He put his number in there and basically said, hey, can you give me a call? I want to ask you some questions about the camera. I didn't think much of it. Gave him a call. Went to voicemail. It was a Google Voice phone number, so it had like the generic voicemail. Left him voicemail and said, give me a call back, blah, blah, blah. He texted me back within like 5 minutes. Sorry, I missed your call. Here's my email. Can you send me some photos of the camera? So I'm going to show you guys that text that he sent me right now. So anyways, again, I didn't really think that much of it. I sent him an email, sent him some of the photos. He said, all right, everything looks good. I'm going to release the funds through eBay. So I get this email from what looks like PayPal. I'm going to show you guys that email right now. You can see it basically has all the PayPal logo. Like it looks like a legitimate email from PayPal. It says it's from PayPal. They referenced, the item number and everything. A couple things though. This user had no reviews on eBay, so that was definitely suspicious to me. But the fact that like he contacted me and we were texting and I sent him an email and stuff like that, it like gave me almost like a false sense of like that this is a legitimate person. He almost like double validated that I actually have the camera, so he made me think that like I was selling it for too little because he did the buy now. So I was like oh man, did I like underprice this thing? So it's pretty smart in terms of like the psychology of the way that he executed on this plan. Anyways, so going back to it, he said he released the funds, and I thought things looked a little bit weird, but I didn't think too much of it. And since I was out with my wife, we were shopping when this was all kind of going down, and we went shopping after I sent out the email, and then he said he released funds. I was like, sorry, I'm not at home right now. I can't go send it. And he said, and then he texted me. He says, hey, just so you know, I added another $100 to the buy now price. I would like overnight shipping, and I'd like it sent to one of my buddies. So that was pretty suspicious. When he said he was buying it as a gift for one of his buddies, I was like, oh man, this sounds weird. And then overnight shipping, he added another $100 on top of the 100 I already had in there for shipping. So that was like just red flags went off in my head. So I responded actually to the PayPal email that I got. It was not no response or no reply at paypal.com or anything. It looked like a regular email. So I tried responding to it, and I basically said, hey, this looks like fraud. Can you guys just verify that the money is in the account? And at that time, I actually went in my PayPal account to see if the money was in there. Sure enough, it wasn't. So obviously then I was like, oh man, good thing I didn't send it. Within about 5 minutes after sending that email to PayPal, I got a response from them saying, everything's good, this isn't fraud, you could send it. Which, like, PayPal's not going to respond in 5 minutes. Sorry, they're just not. So at that point, I basically knew that it was fraud. Kind of the icing on the cake, if you will, or the thing that kind of validated it even more was that I went and actually looked at the full email address that he was sending it from, instead of just what was kind of showing in the from field in Gmail, and I saw the actual email was something at, like, I think it was post.com, but anyways, obviously like not an at PayPal email. So yeah, it was actually real. Like, I was pretty surprised how sophisticated this was, because there was a lot of steps involved. The English in terms of like the text and everything was pretty good. You guys can, I already posted that, so check it out. After I realized it was fraud, I went to eBay and kind of found, the route of reporting him and all that stuff. And so everything worked out fine, but it was pretty close. Like, I could see how this kind of scam would work really well. I've been on eBay for a long time, and it's been a while since I've had to deal with something like this, and I'm just glad that I caught it, because that camera, the buy now price was $5,500. It was not just a camera; it was a camera and 3 lenses and batteries and a bunch of other stuff. So that would have really sucked. So yeah, hopefully you guys find this useful, and have yourselves a good night.